You
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. Please avoid damaging yourself.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from an... Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to... I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse. That's not a plan. None of this... Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's... Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at... Those poor people. They must have died in agony. What You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost after years of fruitless experiments. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? Short of lining up every... Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists injured. The boards. We... Merciful gibbering law! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space. Yes, exactly. You're a step... If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip...
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system microjumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct.
I don't understand a word you said, Doc. All I know is, if we're gonna hijack a colony ship...
Yes, excellent. I approve of your enthusiasm, young man. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond safe. Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet.
You got a second? You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day. I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. No, wait, I got it. Hope. Yeah. Thrilling Tales of the Unreliable. I'm partial. Yeah, we got a job to do. We're hijacking a... stealing... Enough. I'm sure...
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering. We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire or the sun. Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation. I need you to... You'll have to connect me to the Hope's...
power's up, Captain.
Some people said the Hope was just a fable. Here we are. Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I was what folks on... That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no The word's a touch. Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never... Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a spacer. Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a former dock worker anyway. Yeah, I mean, in theory. But I wouldn't have felt half as good. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up... Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Wow, nice work.
Error. Error. Registered.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Your uniform has been rated.
Should
Just getting started.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to... Are you sure? That is extremely... And also potentially kill an entire planet. Jump-starting the skip...
If we're meant to make it, we will. No use worrying.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 7...
That is what my...
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport.
Yes.
You should not be doing this.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps we should check in on him.
I don't recognize you. I'm just trying... I don't want any trouble out of you.
Identify criminal activity.
Here they come!
Captain, Captain, I shall now play the transmission.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me!
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship. Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Well done. Still alive.
Fibercycle. Captain, I believe the crew would like to speak with you.
Those Borg goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus. How are we gonna get him out?
I never got to know Doc Wells. We ain't friends or crew. But he's still one of us. He's the reason the boss is up and walking right now. We can't...
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action... I am programmed to warn you whenever you...
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the...
Let's just do it. Kick down...
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into...
We're gonna...
The fewer folks we got to...
Sure, boss. You do the talking.
Can we talk? Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
If you got a maintenance issue, take it to Chief Junlei. She's in engineering. What do you think you're doing? Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
You gotta show me how you did that.
Impressive, as always. Great work. There's something weighing on my mind.
Good. You're... I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows. 3,000. The interior, I would also... Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you returned, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed. I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. Protocol is important, sir. The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance? Mm-hmm.
The captain did right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on,
Can we talk?
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I reign. Push on, my dad.
Somebody clean up this mess.
Incoming! Right there! Us out. They call this place the Labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
They say nobody's ever broken out of the labyrinth. Didn't say nothing about breaking in, though.
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
Processing gate security patrol.
Heads up!
Garbage disposal mode.
Waste of company ammo.
There's something weighing on my mind. I call this place the Labyrinth. Perhaps we should... I'll meditate on that as we make our descent.
They say nobody's ever broken out of the labyrinth. Didn't say nothing about breaking in, though. Lead the way, boss. I got your back.
Can't do that. Wanna try me?
Gotta get past that element! Heads up, jackass! I smite you in the name of the law! That's the last of them.